For all coming. I think it was a really fun game. I think that it's the first time that, these girls, being the three-peat, have ever gotten to experience the whole coming to VCU. And I think they handled it with class and had good work ethic, and they stayed focused on their defense and team commitment. And I know OP is very well coached and plays a good game, so it was fun.
Questions?
For the knowledge, you guys were scoreless at the half. I didn't know that was possible, but what was coming out of the first half? What were the adjustments to that?
We definitely focus on just playing as a team and playing together, which means that when there are games where Elena and I aren't, putting up a lot of points, we have teammates like Mia, Sarah put up points in the first half, Avery. We have that team mentality that allows us to have everyone contributing in a way that makes it so that we don't necessarily need to put up a lot of points like in every quarter. That definitely wasn't the goal to be scoreless at the end. But just the fact that we have a team that's able to stick together so well, and we were able to focus on our defense when those shots weren't falling and when we weren't getting a lot of looks. So I think that just our team mentality and our defensive focus allowed us to stay in the game even though we weren't, hitting everything.
I would just add, going off of the defense thing she was talking about, like from day one this season and first minute of this game, defense, I need to score this half. We knew that on the other end, we're making plays, we're forcing turnovers, getting rebounds, boxing out. So I feel like at this point in the season, we've kind of realized that scoring is not our whole game. So we didn't really let that get to us, and we just focused on our defense, and then later in that second half, the shots kind of came to us.
Was it a mindset of, because they were shooting about 20% in the first quarter, I think 27% of the game, was let's just keep holding back on defense and eventually what we're doing is going to start working and we'll start to pull it ahead, was just keep firing away?
Our game plan, like you said, we were forcing them to take low percentage shots. They weren't hitting in the first half either, and I think that was our game plan, like pressure them on defense. A lot of times going into the game, like I said before, we're not really saying our goal for the first quarter is 20 points, our goal for the second quarter is 20 points. Like we're saying, let's switch, let's communicate on defense, let's box out, let's get those rebounds, and let's pressure them. And then the offense will come to us, and then we'll start getting open looks, we'll start making our shots. But just that defensive mentality is kind of like what kept us in that game.
Did you switch anything? Because you weren't hitting the outside shot, but bang, you're hitting it inside, you're going inside a lot more. Was that sort of a plan, or?
I think that people don't realize that although we've been here a few times, it's still new. Like this, they were nervous. And they haven't been nervous in a while. And I think one of the things that it's not a game plan. I think having all these seniors is really smart. They're smart and they make the change. These two know that they're not hitting, and they go, okay, well, we got to win, so let's go to these two.
Yeah, I think that we kind of just work the ball around really well on offense until we figure out we find the best shot, and if that's not working, then we continue to box out and just we are really good at passing, and sometimes we talk about it in practice. We have these moments where it's boom, 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 and then wide open pass or wide open shot, and we just are really able to do that as a team.
All four of you, and plus the coach, have been part of 3 straight state titles. That's pretty cool. Any comments on that?
For me, I haven't really processed it yet because this has been the first time we've actually fully experienced it coming here. And it's been weird because we were well, we have 2 rings, but we haven't even been in this gym yet and haven't even really experienced everything. So it was really cool.
And I think on top of just the 4 of us, just our entire family, our entire team is like a family. And so to be able to come here, get the full experience of playing here, all of that, the huge student section, all that, the full experience, and to be able to do that as a family, as a team, it just makes it mean that much more.
How much do you guys as players pride yourself on the fact that your points against average, especially against public school opponents this year, was 28 points, which is crazy. How much do you guys get excited to play defense and like to live up to that reputation as one of the best defensive teams in the area?
I think that we focus a lot on defense in practice, and that is always something that Coach Stone has emphasized is limiting the other team's points so that when we are not hitting on offense, we're able to still hold our lead and
playing defense is fun when you're, I mean, when you're getting rebounds and making good plays and forcing turnovers, it's exciting, and then that brings us to easier offense.
I mean, Mia's definitely right. Playing defense is fun because when you playing on offense, you score. I mean, that's obviously like the flashy part, the part people like to watch. But then when you go to the other end and you're like, okay, this is the other team's chance to score, and we're not going to let them. I mean, that's the best feeling. And then you get that rebound, get that steal, and you're like, okay, it's our turn again. And that's how you win games. You focus on defense, let the offense come to you. That's something Coach Stone has always said. That's something we say before every single game and every single practice. Whether we're playing well or we're not playing so well, we say focus on defense, and the offense will come to you.
I very much them.
Anything else? Great. If you need one-on-ones, we'll leave them out in the hall.